Okay, not the video I was planning on releasing today, but there's been some big news about Wolverine lately since they just showed the recent gameplay, and I just want to talk about it because this is a game that I've been preaching to cancel your pre-orders for, and I think that has been largely just like misinterpreted as that I think this game looks like trash. I don't think the game looks particularly exciting anymore. It looks like everything I think it was going to be. Actually, slightly less than I think it was going to be. But I no means think it's going to be built as a bad game per se. However, I do want to go over my thoughts on it and also my thoughts on the backlash for the game, which is very surprising how it seems like gamers have woken up to what this game was going to be. Again, like I was saying a long time ago, that this game's very predictable. It's going to be your typical third person over the shoulder cinematic action adventure game from first party Sony. And people are just like, how can you say that what this game's going to be like? We haven't even seen it yet. It's like, come on, like what are you talking about? This is just your cookie cutter first party Sony formula game, and it's just so surprising with this backlash that now people are citing that, and they're waking up to this fact, and I just can't believe that this isn't common knowledge by now. But before we get into it, we're on the final stretch to 2,000 subscribers, so if this is your first time here, or if you've been enjoying the content for a little bit and haven't done so already, do consider hitting like and subscribe and help support human-generated content. But first off, I want to go over why I preach to cancel this game. And note, I say cancel the game, not never buy the game for the rest of your life or ever play the game for the rest of your life. No, cancel your pre-order. Yeah, a big part of this is because Sony has announced they're going to end the production of physical discs starting in January 2028. And yes, GTA is the bigger of the two games. Why target Wolverine when I think it's actually going to be an okay game? It's a first-party Sony game, right? And it's a big profile first-party Sony game. And there's a lot of people who think that buying the disc, the physical version, is going to send Sony a message that we want physical games. That's just not going to happen. I think that's naive. That's not going to happen. Or it's going to send them the message and they're not going to care because they made their money. And that's all Sony cares about is money, and a comfortable Sony is a greedy Sony. And they already said out loud that if people leave who want physical games and they leave, that they're going to be fine, right? That they believe that their current install base and fans that are digital only, plus the future growth of future digital only gamers, is going to be enough to offset those who are going to leave because of physical games. They don't care. And if you buy this game physical, day one especially, they're going to make their money, and they're going to be comfortable and greedy, and they're going to move forward with their plans. The only way to send a message to Sony is for them to make less money. That's it. Like, point blank, that's it. And so, cancel your pre-order for this game. It's, for me, especially after looking at the gameplay footage, I'm very comfortable waiting for this game to be 20, 30, or $40. Whether you wait till Black Friday, whether you wait till next year, I'm definitely going to be waiting till next year to play this game. Again, for me, this fall is packed with games. And the release of Wolverine and the release of Gears of War E-Day, that's my game. Your game might be, you might have a different game this fall. It could be GTA 6 for all I know. But there are just so many games this fall. It's so packed, and I just can't comfortably play and finish Wolverine by the time Gears of War E-Day comes out. And so I don't want to do it. I don't want to start this game and force myself to finish this game and be on a tight deadline. I don't enjoy gaming like that. And so it's very easy for me to cancel, which I did. I canceled my pre-order, and I'm just going to wait on it for it to drop in price. But then seeing the gameplay footage makes it even easier. I thought this game was going to be a lot like Spider-Man, right? And it's going to play like that. Circle's going to dodge, X is going to jump, square's going to punch, triangle is going to be your special move. If you're perched on a ledge and you hit square, you're going to go and assassinate them, or triangle, whatever button. It's going to play a lot like Spider-Man, very similar. The game looks way more linear than I expected. I expected there to be open world areas. It's just your cookie cutter Sony game. I'm actually kind of shocked it doesn't look more open. And there's a lot of people who are complaining how linear it is, which is funny because in a sea of big open world third person cinematic action adventure games, being linear is something that just like makes it distinct, which is like kind of sad at the same time. For a $70 video game, again, if it is linear, that makes it easier to just like wait for it to be like $40. And so, yeah, I don't know. It's something that's unique about it is almost lackluster. And the way I look at this game is I think it's just like a excuse to build a system for Wolverine. Like development wise, I feel like the build of Wolverine is all they really care about, and so they don't need to make a big open world. It could be more linear because the emphasis is going to be on the character. Because I do have a strong feeling that Spider-Man's going to show up at the end, whether it be post credits or like to help you out in the final fight. I think that this game, because it's released after Spider-Man 2 and before Spider-Man 3, I think this is an excuse to try to get Wolverine as a playable character in the next Spider-Man game. Like Spider-Man 3, you can switch between Spider-Man, Miles Morales, and now Wolverine, and fans are going to lose their minds. It's going to be the most ambitious game ever. But in order to do that, you don't need to build a whole world for Wolverine. Like, linear levels are fine. Like, you just need the Wolverine character, like the animations and the build of the character to function and everything properly to do that. Very, very similar to Miles Morales, right? They built Miles Morales, Spider-Man 2, merge it together. Wolverine, merge it together in Spider-Man 3. I think that this game is going to have, by all means, a very familiar, I want to say mid, but like mid makes it sound bad. It's just mid in the sense that's like there's been just so many first party Sony games that play exactly the same. And so it's fatigue, right? Like in a vacuum, it's gonna be a great video game, great well built video game. But there is just that fatigue that just makes it feel like a mid gameplay experience. And then I feel like the story is gonna focus heavily on just crossover characters. Oh, like this hero showed up. On this level, this hero showed up. Oh, this hero showed up. And then the final, Spider-Man showed up. Oh, this is the best game ever. This is so hype. I like Marvel as much as like anyone else, but it's just like, I almost have fatigue of that from like the movies in general. And so it's just like, I'm even if I bought the game day one, I'm gonna get that aspect spoiled on social media of like that big moment at the end of the game, like whatever happens, whether it be Spider-Man or just some other big crossover thing. I'm gonna get spoiled anyway, so I'm gonna. It's just easy to wait, and yeah, like you can wait for it to be $40 or 30 or 20. I see like the Spider-Man games for $20 all the time. So many first-party Sony. There's a deal going on at Best Buy right now. There's a bunch of first-party Sony games for $20. I feel like this game's gonna be another one sitting there at $20 not far from now. Um, Bonus points if you buy it secondhand used. There's too much going on. There's too many games, too many options to play. Sony has this ending physical media thing going on, which is just the biggest reason to not buy the game at launch and pre-order and give them their money. Just send the message now with your wallet and just wait on it. I don't know. This game doesn't seem that epic. It seems fine. I was excited for it at one point. I still plan on playing it someday. Just not day one. Not before GTA 6. And it's like, right now, I talk about canceling Wolverine because it's first. And then once Wolverine comes out, we're going to move on stronger to like cancel GTA. But that's a harder battle too. And I don't know. I do think more people are coming around to this game. And now there's been a lot of like, it's been interesting. It's not like bowling going on online. Like we have GameSpot posting this like defense article that Marvel Wolverine's another victim of the internet's aimless gaming negativity. That's not what I'm like trying to do here. Like if you're going online and like bullying the devs saying this game is like garbage, like that's not what I'm saying to do. I'm saying just cancel your pre-order and just wait on it. I do think the game looks fine. But it is weird that you have like GameStop like shilling for them. It's like, no, don't bully this game. Like it's gonna be a good game. It's weird. I think that's weird energy. And like almost like they're paid. This just screams that they're paid to defend this game, and I don't really know what that means. If there is like trouble going on, I know that there's like a tweet from the one of the developers of the game who is just like mad and saying like, I don't know if we should post on X anymore. You guys are being too mean, and this is hurting our, company's mental health. And like again, like I don't think you should like bully like the devs or anything like that. And uh, that mental health thing is probably a real thing that has to be bad being in that situation, which might sound hypocritical. I'm saying cancel your pre-order, but I don't think you should bully them. I think you should cancel their pre-order. And it's just Insomniac signed a deal with the devil with Sony, right? Like it's Sony's fault why it's like that. We don't really owe it to Insomniac to buy this game day one and support it and just have that toxic positivity. Wolverine's so good. I also understand that if you're a PlayStation only gamer, this is your only game of the year, right? Nobody bought Soros, and like I don't think Soros look good or interesting at all. And I feel for you that this is your only game, but at the same time, like expand your horizons, man. Like we got the PlayStation Blackout coming out. Use that time to like buy a PS2 or learn to emulate PS2 or PS1 and just like dive into retro, buy some like physical media. Like if PlayStation's just your only console and the only reason you're buying this game and just blindly defending it and coping is because it's your only game of the year and this is your only chance to be excited for it, then it's like I don't know, man. Like there's just so much more. You don't have to just be like in one lane all the time. It's cool to have options. Go retro if like you're just a diehard Sony fan. Like just spend some time, check that out, rediscover it. You loved it at one point. Or try it Nintendo or Xbox or Steam or something or emulation. I don't know. I don't think this is the game to die on a hill for. And it's such an easy game to be a patient gamer about with the Sony backlash going on with the ending of physical distance. Even without that, looking at this gameplay, you can just look at it and just be like, wow, this is so easy. I feel no FOMO for this game. No FOMO at all. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. I'll see you in the next one. Later.